Planning a trip to Japan is like piecing together a giant puzzle. There are so many details to think about: where to go, what to skip, and when's the best time to visit. It's overwhelming. I've cracked the code for the ultimate 14-day adventure in 2025. No more wasting hours on confusing train schedules, and no more missing out on those secret spots that make Japan so special. Essential pre-trip tips. Now, let's talk money. In 2025, you'd think Japan would be all about digital payments, right? Wrong. Even the fanciest Michelin star ramen spots? Cash only. That local temple everyone talks about? Cash only. Some hotels? Cash only. Here's your first pro tip. When you land, head straight to the airport ATM. The exchange rates are better than at the exchange counters, and these ATMs love foreign cards. Grab about 50,000 yen, around $350, to start. Trust me, with all the street food and souvenirs you'll want to buy, it won't last long. Speaking of the airport, this is where you'll want to pick up your pre-ordered JR Rail Pass. Think of it as your golden ticket to exploring Japan. A 14-day pass costs around $450, which sounds pricey, but a single bullet train ride from Tokyo to Osaka costs $140. Do that round trip, and the pass already pays for itself. But here's the catch. You must buy it before you land in Japan. Get that rail pass sorted. Stay connected in Japan. Now let's talk phones. Because getting lost in translation is fun in movies, but not in real life. Google Maps in Japan is more than just a map. It's like having a local friend guiding you. It'll tell you which train car to board for the fastest exit, which platform to catch your train from, and even how crowded places are. But none of that's helpful if your phone's dead or offline. So, get your portable Wi-Fi or local SIM card sorted before you fly. Also, download Google Translate with offline Japanese, a reliable weather app. Japan's weather changes faster than you can say sushi, and Hyperdia for train schedules. Convenience stores are your backup plan. Here's something that doesn't get enough attention. Convenience stores are lifesavers. They're not just for late-night snacks, though those are amazing. Forgot to print your tickets? Convenience store. Need to ship something? Convenience store. Too tired to find a restaurant? Convenience store. Trust me, the ready-made meals there often beat some of the restaurants back home. And lastly, pack comfortable shoes. You're going to be walking 20,000 steps a day to explore temples and hidden alleyways. Fashion is great, but blisters are not your friend when climbing to that perfect Mount Fuji viewpoint. Osaka. Days 1 to 3. All right, first stop. Osaka. Day 1 is all about easing into Japan. Skip the rush to major tourist spots. Instead, drop your bags off and take a leisurely stroll around Dotonbori. This area is a sensory explosion: giant LED billboards, mechanical crabs moving on buildings, and the unmistakable sound of pachinko parlors. You'll also get your first taste of Osaka's food scene. The place really comes alive at night. The scent of takoyaki fills the air, and you can watch vendors skillfully flipping octopus balls. Don't forget to snap a picture with the famous Glico Running Man sign. Day 2? Start early at Osaka Castle. Get there right when it opens to beat the crowds and the heat. Inside, each floor tells a different part of Japan's history, but the real treat is the view from the top floor. The entire city sprawled out before you. Afterward, head to the Umeda Sky Building in the late afternoon for sunset views. You'll also avoid the crowds, and trust me, the glass-bottom elevator ride up is worth the little heart-stopping moment. Day 3 is about diving deeper into Osaka's soul. Visit Kuromon Market for fresh sushi breakfast, yes, breakfast, and explore the local shops. Finish the day at the Osaka Aquarium, but go about 2 hours before closing. You'll avoid the tour groups and get a magical experience watching the whale sharks glide in the soft blue light. Nara Adventure. Day 4 next. We're off to Nara, where the deer roam free. And I mean really free. These sacred messengers of the gods are everywhere, bowing and demanding crackers from tourists. They even bow back when you bow to them. It's one of the coolest experiences you'll have in Japan. But Nara isn't just about the deer. Don't miss Todaiji Temple. It houses the world's largest bronze Buddha statue. And if you're feeling adventurous, try squeezing through the small wooden pillar with a hole in its base. Legend says it'll bring you enlightenment in your next life. End your day at Naramachi, the old merchant district, and take in the traditional wooden houses. Most tourists skip it, but it's a treasure trove of local crafts and unique souvenirs. Kyoto, days 5 to 7. After Nara, Kyoto will blow you away. It feels like stepping into a real-life movie set with its traditional streets and tranquil atmosphere. Start your Kyoto adventure in Gion at sunset, when the crowds thin and the lanterns light up. This is when the magic happens, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a geisha. But here's a pro tip: don't chase them with your camera. Just enjoy the moment. Wake up early the next morning and head to the Arashiyama bamboo forest. It's peaceful, and the bamboo glows in golden light. While in the area, make sure to visit the monkey park. The hike might be tough, but the view of Kyoto from the top is worth it. Then, make your way to the Golden Pavilion, Kinkakuji, and let the shimmering gold of the temple reflect in the surrounding pond. It's mesmerizing. For something truly magical, head to Fushimi Inari Shrine and walk through the thousands of orange torii gates. Keep walking. The crowds thin out as you climb the mountain, leaving you with a serene experience. Tokyo and beyond, days 9 to 14. Finally, it's time for Tokyo. This city is an exhilarating mix of chaos and calm, modernity and tradition. Start your Tokyo adventure with a visit to Shibuya Crossing, but don't just cross it. Head to Starbucks and watch the crossing from above with a matcha latte in hand. At night, the neon lights create a mesmerizing scene. For day trips, Mount Fuji is a must, but don't expect perfect weather. Check the weather forecast obsessively. The best views of Fuji are from the Five Lakes area. In Tokyo, dive into the sensory overload of Akihabara and Harajuku, where you'll find everything from anime shops to vintage boutiques. End your Tokyo adventure in Shinjuku Golden Gai, a labyrinth of tiny bars, each with its own quirky theme. It's the perfect way to end your trip with a drink, a new memory, and a smile on your face. There you have it, 14 epic days in Japan. If you're excited about this journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss more hidden gems and tips for your Japan trip. Drop a comment below. Which spot are you most excited to visit?